Welcome to last week's TV Corner. Reason we're calling it last week's TV Corner, because these are all the shows that happened last week. If you haven't watched them by now, spoilers. Get over it. It'll happen. First one we're going to start with is The Muppets. Everybody's sad. I've never seen so many depressed, felt creatures in my entire life. Whole show, just depressed creatures. Kermit is like the saddest person on the planet. Like, I was reading an article, they were talking about 69, 75 Kermit that Jim Henson did. He was really sad and really depressed. Look, I understand, but I grew up with Happy Kermit. I grew up with Sesame Street Kermit. TV ABC Kermit right now, just super depressed. Miss Piggy, kind of still Miss Piggy. Still kind of the worst creature on the planet. Fozzie, they made Fozzie sad. How do you make the goofiest character on the planet just sad? He has a relationship where he's in love with a girl whose father hates him because he's a bear. Fozzie's whole stick is he's a bear. What? How? Whatever. Doctor Who. 2 parts. There was 2 parts. Stephen Moffat wrote it. If you don't know who Stephen Moffat is, go on the internet, kids, look it up. You'll understand. Stephen Moffat came in after the other guy who started the reboot of Doctor Who. And Stephen Moffat has made everything since then, since The Girl Who Waited, which is the Rose stories. Anyway, Doctor Who. Daleks. If you don't like Daleks, these 2 episodes you're gonna hate, because they're all about the Daleks. They're all about those little tanks made by Davros. Davros was the guy who made the Daleks. Anyway, you'll find out more if you go on the internet and read about it. First episode, Doctor Who feels bad, throws himself a party. Clara comes and gets him. Missy, who used to be the master, but now she's a female version, so she only likes to be called Missy, and she has more attitude and is funnier than Clara. And you'll know that she's the funny one because she gets all the one-liners in the show. She comes in, tricks Clara, stops all planes, then takes Clara to the land of the Daleks with the Doctor. The Doctor's in there, who is Peter Capaldi now, so he's just Scottish and angry. Yeah, all these shows now are just angry. Everybody's got so much just sadness in them. Anyway, so then the Doctor is talking to Davros, who created the Daleks, and they're having this philosophical conversation. Then they supposedly kill Clara. After they kill Clara, Doctor Who goes crazy for a second, and then he realizes that Davros didn't kill Clara. And Clara gets in a Dalek. They kill a Dalek, she goes in the body. Missy tries to kill Clara, have the Doctor kill Clara. It just becomes all confusing and kind of a muddled thing. I will say, I don't like the Daleks personally as a character device, but you know, these episodes did okay. Rick and Morty. If you're not watching Rick and Morty,
Morty, are you getting sick? I told you not to practice kiss the living room pillow. The dog sleeps on it.
I wasn't kissing a pillow, Mom. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Maybe you were out all night again with Grandpa Rick.
Okay, with all due respect, Rick, what am I talking about? What respect is due? How is my son supposed to pass his classes if you keep dragging him off for a high-concept sci-fi rigmarole?
Just you and me, Morty. The outside world is our enemy, Morty. We're the only friends we've got, Morty. It's just Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty and their adventures, Morty. Rick and Morty forever and forever, 100 years. Rick and Morty's things. Me and Rick and Morty running around and Rick and Morty time. All day long, forever. 100 days. Rick and Morty forever, 100 times. Over and over, Rick and Morty Adventures.com. www.rickandmorty.com. www.100timesrickandmorty.com.
they did a whole episode this week about The Purge. Remember that movie where you get one night, the whole country is just peaceful, except for one night where you go out and kill everything? They did a whole episode about that on Rick and Morty in the cartoon form, where there are mouse creatures with beards going around killing each other. It was kind of hilarious. If you haven't watched it, go do yourself a favor, go to Hulu, watch a little bit of it. You'll like it. I recommend the one where the dog gets sentience and takes over the planet and decides that he's going to cut, well, just watch it. Just watch it. Gotham. What can I say about Gotham? It's better than last year. It's kind of better than last year. Truthfully, what makes it better this year is that there are bad guys, and the bad guys seem to actually have a purpose. So they don't seem as bored as they were before last year. They have a guy playing the Joker, Proto-Joker, that he's calling Jerome. He's a guy from Shameless, little redheaded kid. Smiles a lot like he's Jack Nicholson. And if you're going to choose a Joker, why choose the Jack Nicholson one? Like, go Cesar Romero. Grow the mustache, put the makeup on. Anyway, Jerome is going around throwing people off buildings. Barbara is no longer a horrible character to watch. She's actually crazy and evil, so she's actually kind of a little bit interesting.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Oh, me? I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm good. What's new?
Oh, Mr. Cool Guy, huh? You must be so mad at me.
Listen to me. If you turn yourself in, I can help you.
How, Jim? By taking me back to Arkham? I don't think so.
You're sick.
Oh, of course. Everything's always my fault. So typical.
Listen to me. I know you, Barbara. I know you. You're a good, kind woman. This isn't you.
Or you could always make me laugh. How do I look?
Bruce Wayne, kid Bruce Wayne is just as mopey as adult Bruce Wayne. Like, again, just depressed. Why all these characters are depressed, I don't know. Bruce Wayne, I kind of get, parents got killed. He's trying to figure it out. Everybody else, go and talk to somebody. You're the Worst. You're the Worst is a great show. FXX. 2 X's. Who knows why. It's a whole show about people and horrible human beings. Selfish, just the worst kind of human being, trying to have relationships with each other. Everybody kind of deserves each other on that show. And then finally, Heroes. Look, I didn't watch the 2-part season premiere of Heroes. 2006, when it first came out, that first season, I watched in all of it. Sylar going around cutting people's skulls open, taking their brains, making his powers. I was all in. Then the second season happened, and then the third season, and by the 4th season, I had stopped watching the show completely. So now with this whole mini-series, where they've made Chuck a bad guy, and Chuck is all remorse and his kid got killed, so now he's going around shooting all the specials. Come on. No, seriously. Chuck shouldn't be evil, so come on. If you've seen any of these and you like them, dislike them, you hate the fact that I'm making fun of them all, leave a comment, let us know. Otherwise, I'm gonna come back every week and say the same thing about these shows. It just happens.
Access Vision. Your voice, your community.